really hit the ground running here today early in this game. Guys, back to you.
We'll see how they react. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. At the end of that last play, there is a Tar Heel down on the field and shaken up. You just hope this turns out not to be too serious. First quarter, game 1, it's tough to take an injury this early. Straight ahead, it's Compton. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. Guys, let's chat about App State. We mentioned the number of players they lost. You can only focus on the guys who are wearing your uniform. Can't worry about those who left. Have to worry about those who have. But any concerns that you guys have about making moves like this?
I think excitement more than concerns, honestly. They got some key guys that had success in other programs, and I think the fans today, David, are interested to see how these guys play today.
Well, and how they come together, because you've seen these players in other spots, but now a new system, new coaches. How do you gel? How do you start your career off?
Snags it, and he's open. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Appalachian State. He got a step and just dusted the field. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
Man, can you draw up a better start for this offense? Coming out the gate explosive to start the season, get a touchdown on the board right away, create a lot of momentum for this football season.
And the extra point splits the uprights. From deep, it's Thompson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Tar Heels offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. There's the guy we believe is going to be a workhorse in this one. They believe he is the guy who can really give a jolt of energy to this rushing attack. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Cooking up on 2nd and short. 3 receivers lined up to the left. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, that's not what you wanted to have happen offensively, right? 2nd and inches, you're feeling pretty good about yourself. You go pass, you get sacked, and now you got to come up with a big catch and throw to just stay on the field.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Oh, he's got some space. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st. Looking down the middle. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Man, sometimes as a quarterback, man, you're sitting on that sideline and you watch the other guy go out and just deal, right? And put together a drive, score a touchdown, and you want to come out and you want to answer and you want to be aggressive. And sometimes you take shots, sometimes you force things. So I would recommend to him just stay within the offense, take what the defense gives you, don't be too aggressive.
Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Play is stopped for just a second as they tend to the injured Mountaineer. The Tar Heels can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Sells to fake. Grab in the backfield. It's Davis. Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a first down. And the Tar Heels go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Snap on first down, wants to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays. But you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. Looking to throw for it. Turns it upfield. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
And that's this guy's third catch now on the drive, and I like how this offense just keeps going back to him. Look, if you're not going to cover him, we're going to keep throwing him the football. We don't have to overthink this thing, and as every completion happens, the quarterback is gaining more and more confidence in this guy.
Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Second and long here. The pull and throw off the RPO. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Throws it off the RPO. And he runs into the end zone. Horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution. You got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen. Their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Need. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Out wide right, it's Golden. Makes the grab, and down immediately, he picks up a few.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Looking to pass, it's Lacey. Moving to his left. He'll pull it down. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's fourth down. The Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Press center downs going to the air. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. First and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Rashad Downs going up top. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. They'll move the tight end. Second down, gonna throw it. Incomplete, a 50-50 ball won by no one that time.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down, just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
They'll send the tight end in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down. The Tar Heels will punt it away on fourth down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Appalachian State comes out onto the field to get the drive started. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had him, hoping for better fortune this time around. The run inside. It's Compton. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowling up, stuffing the run.
Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
Loosen up that arm. He's going to run it. At the 20, he's got space. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's third down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down on third down.
Looking to throw, it's Lacey. Rush right in his face. Got the back over the middle. Still on his feet at the 45. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Compton. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
Caught, and he's got some room in under the goal line. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Time to take a shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. From the gun, it's Compton. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fellow right in the middle.
Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Making the adjustment on the play. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, does he turn that loose down the middle? Oh, it's picked off.
You got to be so careful, too, David. So 3rd and long, they're playing their nickel now. They've got extra DBs on the field. Those windows are going to open and close really, really quickly. I think that time the quarterback got a little too greedy trying to fit that football in a small window.
He did, and I like the zone coverage, too, because everybody's staring at the quarterback, so you can get a really good break on the football, knowing where the sticks are. They break on it, and they get the big interception.
And the Tar Heels racing to the line in a hurry up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Right on target this time. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. The Tar Heels will line it up on 1st and 10. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14.
Here we go. Go.
Got him on the RPO. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? Come on, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
They're all over it. Gets rid of it.
And sometimes you got to know when to give it up, right? As a quarterback, you feel it. You can't hold it that second too long when bad things can really happen. You can tell the clock went off, and he was throwing that puppy away.
Wants to throw again. Going for 6. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Dead center perfect. That'll bring him to an end 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Complete left side, Coleman. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
If you've got to be accurate too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Lacy. He'll pull it down and run. Quarterback's got the first. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down and avoids the hit. The Mountaineers want to crank the tempo.
This guy's getting himself into a rhythm here early. You just saw a beautiful throw in the previous play. Now he's showing off the speed, and you can't blame him, honestly. When you run like him, even if it's first down, if it's not open, just take off. This defense is going to be on their heels all game long if they can't find a way to start slowing him down.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Trying to make magic with his feet. Finds space on the right. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. Quarterback changing the play. They'll throw it from the red zone. Rushes on. Oh, he avoids the big gainer with a fumble.
Push the ball. There's danger too. Right? There's reading things that have to happen when you pitch it. Don't get hit while you're pitching it, so it goes all over the place. Great job by the defense being disciplined, understanding, causing the fumble, recovering the fumble, creating a big turnover for this team.
Good job just to get rid of that one.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
Running inside. It's Davis. Brings it in the open. Inside the 25. Stopped at the 24. Clock will stop the move to change. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Drops back on first down. Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with Tennessee taking on the Washington Huskies.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. What did they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Checking in with the App State head coach at halftime. Their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the third quarter. Back to you.
Okay, Holly.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
The RPO got it. At the 40, there he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
The defender crossed the line a little bit too early. It's a free 5 yards for the offense. The defense made that job a little easier after the encroachment. It's 1st and 5.
Ready. Ready, go.
Finds his man on the RPO. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They just keep firing. Right side, it's Davis. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Great job by the quarterback there, knowing where his answer is against the blitz. He finds his dump-off throw to the running back, and he does the rest, picking up the first.
Motion from the wide receiver. Quick give. It's Davis. Give him a pickup of 2. Now 2nd and 8.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Going the other way, and he's got room.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven.
Wide open spaces. At the 30. He's at the touchdown, App State. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. That defensive penalty was just what the doctor ordered for this offense. It's now 2nd and 3. Hits inside. It's Davis. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Firing to the right, complete. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Mountaineers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Lacey. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
This time it's complete. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Fresh center downs going to the air. Caught. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access and cushion and coverage for the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him. And
there he goes. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Tar Heels moving quickly to the line.
And that was the perfect play call, throwing the slant against the blitz. There's one less guy in coverage because they're bringing an extra guy after the quarterback. So QB gets it out quickly, throws it out in front of his target. He's able to catch it. Not just that, he's able to advance it for an explosive play.
Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
When you're an offensive lineman, you have to sell pass on a draw play. You got to set real quick, make it look like a pass, and then boom, I'm leaving that guy. I'm hitting that running back right behind him. Now I can get to the second level, and you can see when I do that, you make big gains like this, catch the defense off point.
And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. The Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Back to pass on 2nd down. On the move. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. And as we head for the 4th period, both of these quarterbacks have put up some numbers. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Under pressure. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Got to make the play on 4th. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Guys, I'm here on the Mountaineers sideline. Their tight end has been a brilliant target here today. Over 100 yards receiving already in this game, and I expect them to keep him in and keep going to this big target. As you know, the tight ends never get the glory, and this guy is on fire today. Let's see if they continue to feed him the rock. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Grab behind the line. It's Skinner. Could not make his way to the corner.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Drops back. It's Lacey. Out wide right, it's Need. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Right side, it's Golden. And midfield, he's got room. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. The Mountaineers are marching down the field. Straight ahead, it's Compton. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Mountaineers have moved it inside the 20. Edwards. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Finds a crease. It's Compton. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Touchdown, App State. And the punishment has been extended. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They march 79 yards on the drive, and the capper a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. Deep in the end zone, it's Thompson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Look out! Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. And the Tar Heels will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 30. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give as they work on that clock. Drop immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. The run inside. It's Compton. And that is how we will wrap this one up. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.